Namaste. Namastizzle. Peace and blessings, brothers and sisters. Namaste. I hope that y'all are having a great day today. As I always say, um, that you had a great weekend. If you celebrated the holiday, you know, yada, yada, yada. Today's Tuesday, day of war. How's y'all retrograde going? Um, it, the title of this is The Art of Discernment. All right. Um, Damn, there's some viral moments going on in the world right now. It's like if I was just to be doing this just for like news broadcasting or whatever, just for entertainment, I would have plenty of material to work with. You know what I'm saying? Um, Melanin Mommy, good afternoon. How are you? Don't forget as you enter, smash that like button, share and subscribe. You know, um, they're having good luck week. Okay, that's what's up. Glad to hear that. Always glad to hear that somebody's having a good week. Retrograde has begun. We're out of the shadow phase. And so uh it's getting interesting. It's getting quite interesting. I don't pay attention to sports anymore. See that um Iowa beat LSU and people are clowning Angel Reese, I'm assuming. They've turned this into a whole black-white issue. So be it. You know. And like I said, if that was just to be my focus, to like bring you news and talk about shit, I would never run out of material. Says the world is getting crazier and crazier. No, it's the people who run it that's getting crazy. Um, let's see who's here. Namaste, Portia. How you doing? Peace, brother Kunami. Katrina. Namaste. Peace, peace, peace. Always good to see all of y'all. I just got finished watching. When I wake up in the morning, when I wake up, my TV's usually on. And whatever channel it's on, it's the first thing I see. So as I'm waking up, because it takes me a good hour to wake up, I see it's interesting scene on the television. Um, I don't want to give it away for anyone who hasn't seen it or someone who watches this show. The show's called Cold Case. So it's episode two. I'm sorry, season two, episode 9. Just in case you're interested. I like how they do the sequences. They show the younger cells with the current cells and stuff. But it is set in Philadelphia. So of course I'm interested. Anything that shows Philadelphia and shots of Philadelphia is going to make me homesick. It's just inevitable. Okay. First thing I wanted to do today, though, this live is called The Art of Discernment. Now, disclaimer. Um, all these thoughts, every statement I make, it's all my opinion. All right. It is never, ever my intention to offend anyone intentionally. Um, my opinions are based on research and known facts and documented writings. You know what I mean? Never does my opinion form based on how I feel, based on my emotions. Never. So I want to get that out the way right now. Okay. Um, I thought long and hard about even speaking about this. I really did. Um, Not the whole thing. It's just some of the things that I'm going to say today may offend you. Not my intention, but ask yourself why you're offended, though. It is never my intention to offend anyone you may follow either. Okay? Disclaimer. All right. So now that I got that out the way, peace and blessings, Sister Moonfeather. Peace and blessings, Legacy Sigma. Welcome to both of y'all. All right. First thing I want to do is to clear up something. Okay. I get this question a lot, so I figure I'm going to address it again here. All right. One time I said I showed y'all one of my notebooks like this, old notebooks, right? And if someone was to pick this up, let's take 2019, 2020. If they were to pick this up, they would see what I have done during the day. Okay? They will see what I've done, dates and everything. This does not make this a grimoire, all right? Because you can see what I did for that day. There's no spells, there's no incantations, there's no prayers, right? This one, however, which is around 2013, 2014, somewhere around there, definitely could be classified as a grimoire. I got a lot of stuff in here. You see what I'm saying? I have stapled important information within this book. Okay. I have drawn all over it. It is truly what you would call a grimoire. See what I'm saying? I did a lot of shit back in the day. I was experimenting a lot. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can actually call this one a grimoire, but not every notebook is a grimoire. Not every journal is a grimoire. Now, if we go to Wiki, their definition is also a grimoire is known as a book of spells, a magic book, or a spell book, a textbook of magic, typically including instructions on how to create magical objects like talismans and amulets, how to perform magical spells, charms, and divination, how to summon or invoke supernatural entities such as angels, spirits, demons, and deities. You see what I'm saying? In one of the most notorious grimoires that ever been created says on right here, these were the sorcerer's handbooks and generally not meant as textbooks or encyclopedias of ceremonial magic. Okay. In other words, the sorcerer or magician is supposed to be in possession of the requisite knowledge and training with which to carry out a complex magical ritual, just as a cook is expected to be able to master the scrambling of eggs before he conjures an eggs benedict. The grimoires, or black books, were simply variations on a theme, like cookbooks, different records of what previous magicians had done, the spirits they had contacted, and the successes that they had. So that is what a grimoire is. It's like one of my most commonly asked questions. You see? Like I said, this journal does not make this a grimoire. All right. This journal does, though. I have a lot of formulas and written incantations in here. You see what I'm saying? I was constantly drawing in it. You know what I mean? It's my own. I mean, someone who is a ceremonial magician can pick this up and actually get some fucking spells out of here. Okay. So, yeah, I was happy to find this. This is, I have not been able to find a notebook like this since. You know what I mean? It's lined, but I just love it. All right. So, I'm always telling y'all to learn how to discern things. Okay. Um, I've been around the internet since I was going to school in 1997. All right. The internet was on Windows 3.1 back then and Windows 95. Okay. That's how old the operating systems were back then. So I've been on the internet for well over 20 years. All right. Communicating everything, you know. I have been catfished quite a few times. I will admit to that. I have been catfished a lot of times. They have made it easier. They have made it easier to catfish people. Not just catfish people, but actually fool people. They can create a whole new persona. This is what the people have taken to the extreme these days, right? Give me a second. Are y'all talking? Hey, what's up, Sharon? Do you still have that Javanese mantra book? Javanese mantra. Yes. The uh the the powerful and deadly spells of the Javanese. This is what you're talking about. Yes, I still have that book. It should be in Patreon. Um, I'm sure I put it there. If not, if you can't find it, let me know. I'll gladly hand it to you. All right. So let's get right to it. This video is actually going viral. Okay. Now I'm not clowning this woman, not at all. This is good. This is a good teaching moment. I promise you this. I'm not clowning this woman. Like I said, I'm so not clowning her, right? But this video has now gone viral.
And I am so embarrassed. I'm not gonna cry in here. I'm not gonna cry. I'm sorry, guys. I just had to clean myself up a little bit. He came. So the whole thing is, we went to this restaurant he wanted to go to, and it was a little too expensive. But I don't know. I asked my sister for money, so we went. I had this dress on, and I changed because I had this dress on and everything. And I had my hair out. Like, guys, I cut it, but it wasn't like this. I had it parted a little bit. And so I went in, and he was like looking around, like, oh, like he was looking for somebody else. And I was like, okay. I'm like, hey, I'm Tia. And then he was like, Tia? I'm like, yeah, it's for me, from BLK. And then he was like looking confused, and he told me to sit down. So I sat down. I smiled, and he didn't smile back at me. And then he was like, I don't look like my pictures. I do look like my pictures. I don't Photoshop anything. I tell everything how it is. I'm going to insert at the end of the video the picture I put in. And he was like, just being so quiet through the meal and all that. He didn't even want to pay. I said, hey, I didn't bring my money with me. And then he eventually paid. And then now he sent me a request to pay for the food. And that's not, I just don't understand. Why are men like this? Men are evil.
All right. This is, oh, don't tell me I went out. God damn it. Did my video leave? Unbelievable. Can y'all see me? Where's my phone? Black screen. That's what I thought. Give me a second, y'all. I have no idea what's going on here. Um, this is crazy. Give me a second, y'all. Looks like I gotta go out and come back in.